the Olympian Griner, and a few to the WNBA offensively. She finds Boston, extra pass to Smith.
Off of that break, so kind of
Copper, who had 10 points in the fourth for Team USA and winning USA as Clark launches from Mitchell. Launches, misses on, and here is Clark pushing the pace, bouncing
for the easy two.
So as Boston finds Mitchell.
Way, but just coming alive and making
inside. Oh, good ball movement. And
for Griner, an incredible and challenging journey. But guys, that gold medal game was just
gold medalist as Boston dips inside. Here is Clark off the screen, launching in Chicago on Thursday.
Physically, but also mentally staying back into things with a whole different
player she's guarding right now, Caitlin Clark.
But just getting 2 feet in the paint and a nice
skip pass. Here's Taurasi working in Diana Taurasi. And the response by Clark here, who are, and frankly, have an early 12-point lead here from game. Taurasi left alone on the floor. Samuelson, good ball.
Well, every single player out there has
space. Ops for Taurasi. Tonight, that has been a problem at times. Clark with the run, and wants to do here. They want to run, and Mitchell
pull up and take that shot.
Griner will fire. Boston going right at Griner, flips it up. Now gets it inside. 10 players as Mitchell to Connecticut. Here's Makia Herbert Herrick.
Almost cold off the bench and come.
Mitchell launches. Copper tries to answer. Good attempt. Point lead late in the third quarter. For 36 on the night. The Fever got an early lead here, but a very, very hard. Dantas, oh, tips it. There's and sets up Cloud. Mitchell working on Copper. A couple of all-stars. 30. Dantas left alone. League in minutes played behind only Sir Moore last night as Copper leads in. Off.
There's too many hands, too many feet. Really rewrite that and really make it.
Many as 18 as Lexi Hole finds with the fourth fastest pace of play.
Real early, and I know she's excited.
Copper, the switch on to Dantas. Off balance are 20-25. About in the first, the third most they've scored.
At the line,
Long.
See if you can get some early quick buckets.
Oh, made the Olympic team. Copper, one of them.
And she's really putting
extra pass. Dantas launches. Extra pass. Taurasi launches.
One thing about shooters, when it's staying mentally and not forcing any
shot. The logo couldn't get it to go, but there's with the turnover. Here is Clark. This time it's Smith.
Early.
Boston have accounted for all. Should Sutton. Clark bounces. Boston is open. Here's Mitchell. Oh, behind the defense. She's coming off that assist as well as Cloud right now here early in the second. Boston ducks in. Oh, pretty.
Make a decision. You got to fill out where the defense is. You're going to be able to see her more and more.
Boston averaging 18, and they've answered that emphatically here so far.
Really expanded. I think they were just really right.
Being watched by Mitchell. Clark back for Boston. Boston cross court. Wheeler buries it.
Able to go past you, but you can't go out there.
Deanna's knocked down 6. Attempt to make Phoenix jump shooters.
Being able to get that rebound, really.
Here's Taurasi launching and 2 points in the paint. Clark leads the WNBA.
And somebody that just thoroughly also gives some of these tips in the first.
Your way in over Wheeler, shot 2
from the years before.
Inside, extra pass. That was.
But she found another way to get on the highlight reel.
Once again, this Fever offense has been relentless up. Here is Smith. They like to see all 4 of them in double. Cloud is open and rattle.
Open, even if they're missing.
And Cloud, 5 of 18 as Mitchell fires away. And what would have been
flat or ice cold to the ball, whether they're missing or making.
But you did lead by 20.
The way that Phoenix, they have the ability to keep playing.
On here, trying to find anything that'll work. Copper back for Taurasi, who's splat. They've hit 5 of their last 6. With a flurry as Taurasi this time sets up Dantas, who fades 5-28. Being watched by Hole. She'll watch it over.
Ready to help this team make a push for
You're the only rookie who's ever done it as Copper lost a 31-point lead. Kicks it to Mitchell, corner 3. So a very good sign from that.
Is going to try to take that first 4 minutes.
Clark trying to put a stop to it. Hangs and draws. So it's 86-30.
That is with
weaving her way through traffic. She'll drive her way into Griner. Hook shot.
Piece of things, especially with the Mercury as far as the fast-paced team.
Clark launches the perimeter as Taurasi fires. Copper, who comes up with the steal, and Copper
not agree with you.
7 from the line. Make it 8. Speaking of the Olympics,
To put your body on the line and really make those sacrifices.
the Mercury and Griner. Fever have had moments of brilliance, turning on Boston, and the hook shot pretty to 7 run as Mitchell sharing some excitement. And here's Taurasi through traffic.
To attest to who she is and how she plays.
Copper off the screen from the foul line.
Steady, strong-minded.
And
She has just able to get back to the game, and she's still doing it.
the first half. And you might
You
get
know just how tight now the rep.
Cloud, the hesitation, gets inside, leaves signature block. Cloud steps into a 3, and Mitchell from the mid-range. Cunningham wide open, splashes.
He's at it all the time as well.
Mitchell turns the corner, flare pass, Herbert Harrigan. Races ahead for Copper with the step.
On the Mercury has just decided to.
Let alone the physical strength. There was a kick ball, it wasn't called. And Copper
Always hit every single.
Mitchell sets up Lexi Hall. Fine there by Mitchell. It ended the third, and Cunningham.
Much mental.
Clark launches.
Spaced out. And as
Gets inside, working over Cloud, draws the
boys trying to figure out where the defense.
Watson and the Chicago Red Stars. It's with 5 straight. As Cloud dials up a 3, and
But being able to come back and hit those threes. Opener, we talked about the points in the figure. You can't stop everything.
Clark step back on a deep 2.
Into the fourth quarter.
Brilliant little 2-man game in the corner. Samuelson, back in with Kelsey Casper.
The energy up, and that's exactly what we saw.
Like Indiana did, it shows a lot of it. Clock down to 3. Mitchell fires away.
The challenge, but also playing. They want to be able to play and be the best of the best. Pressure. You got a strong girl, but you can get fouls.
The screen finds some space and
To get the fans involved, get it loud and
24 tonight. Copper, Clark fires away.
daylight. That ball is going up.
Here to start the 4th as she bowls over
Scouts, just reading the defense, meeting her at the baseline.
Sets up Samuelson from the corner. Launch either as Taurasi on the other end to see different defenses. Well, she got 0-1 on Samuelson.
You got to be able to get it back together and really.
2 bounces. Oh, beautiful. Rebounds for Clark here tonight. Create 1 on the shot clock. Cloud gets it up.
It is a big.
Mitchell, corner 3. Connect. Here's a Phoenix skip pass. And Taurasi 3s here tonight. They've come in. This time Mitchell on the attack. Loads it up.
To call that from the point guard position.
Smith launches on a 3. Mitchell fires. This is
Just getting a little step on the.
Taurasi the other direction.
With that too. In this last 4 minutes and 35 seconds.
Who hasn't? Fever have the fresh. Here is Mitchell. Another 3.
To Mitchell. He did a great job. Open Clark.
Cunningham answering on a 3. Gets the offensive rebound. The step on Cunningham. Clark gets to the rim.
That does seem like it was a whole out of that.
They have shot. She is now 16.
Especially as a player, if that shot's not falling, you got time. She's been guarding Clark.
Teams. Full host medalists, gold medal smellers as Cloud buries a. Phoenix has been Copper fires away and hits.
There by the Mercury, just staying. They were able to find those holes.
And Lex
Staying confident with her shot. Well, motor.
The Fever hit 8 per game. NBA basketball is back in at the corner. And some Mercury trailing by 7. Tons of space. Cutting. It's Mitchell.
To these fans and just be
Cut off. Tries the left side. Floats it up. Draws. And we're not talking rookies. Copper rolls in the by a guard, which of course is those points, assists, double-double.
but being able to come back.
Here for the Fever, a 7-point lead. Gonna say, catch me if you can. They have won 6 of their there. Griner from the mid-range. Now it's just 6 second times in the regular games of 6th place.
And my goodness, that this young win, that Mercury was on the run.
She had that triple-double earlier this year, the only rookie who's ever done it is Copper, Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Indiana nearly lost a 31-point lead. Down has the size advantage on Cloud. Kicks it to Mitchell, corner 3. They average 15 a game, so a very good sign from that.
Side of that, I think Phoenix is going to try to take that first 4 minutes.
16-2 run. Clark trying to put a stop to it, hangs and brought 60-28. So it's 86-30
to score down low, whether that is with
There's Clark weaving her way through traffic. Austin the shot fake. She'll drive her way into Griner. Hook shot.
Still really like the pace of things, especially with the Mercury, who they are and who they're trying to be as far as a fast-paced team.
Clark watches Mercury have flipped their early woes from the perimeter as Taurasi fires behind. That was Cunningham who got a piece. It's Copper who comes up with the steal, and Copper, that woman right there.
Yeah, I could not agree with you.
From the floor, but she's 7 of 7 from the line. Make it 8 on Ion. Speaking of the Olympics,
when you love a sport, you'll be able to put your body on the line and really make those sacrifices.
Here a bit after exploding out of the gates, the Mercury and Griner, young team and a talented team like this, Fever have had moments of brilliance. Griner turning on Boston and the hook shot, pretty 8 earlier. It's a 26-7 run as Mitchell, Coach Christy Sides, Kelsey Mitchell sharing some excitement. A play there by Copper to intercept. And here's Taurasi through traffic.
Fairly young there, just kind of a test to who she is and how she plays.
Dribble, shot clock down to 5. Copper off the screen from the foul line.
Roaring back, staying steady, strong-minded. Hired 5 years ago. She has just, but she loves this game. She's been able to get back to the game, and she's still doing it.
You would see that move. You would see the one that she had in the first half. And you might get...
It will really be watching, you know, just how tight now the ref get it back under control.
Cloud, the hesitation, gets inside, leaves it back. Griner with a signature block. She's seconds. Cloud steps into a 3 and leads. Mitchell from the mid-range. Rims have 7 points. Cunningham wide open, splashes.
To shoot the shot, you have to be able to know where she's at all times as well.
Mitchell turns the corner. Skip past Copper, extra pass, Herbert Harrigan. Deal out of the gates here, and it's Cloud off to the races. Ahead for Copper with the step.
Every single player on the Mercury has just decided to.
Phoenix here, the mental toughness, let alone the physical strength. Indiana turns it over again. Clark felt like there was a kickball. It wasn't called. And Copper deal.
For reasons just like this, she doesn't always hit every single.
Indiana with just 7 points in the quarter. Mitchell sets up Lexi Hall with a triple. A nice find there by Mitchell. Not been able to get stops here on the defensive end in the third. And Cunningham
way back. It takes so much energy, so much mental.
The 3 instead goes on the drive. Clark launches.
Gave it to Copper, and everybody else spaced out. And as bucket.
Clark attacking, gets inside, working over Cloud, draws the
feet into the paint, staying poised, trying to figure out where the defense.
Host gold medalist Mallory Swanson and the Chicago Red Stars. It's the point lead have responded with 5 straight. Point right now as Cloud dials up a 3. And
she brings a lot of awareness, but being able to come back and hit those 3s, that's a huge opener. We talked about the points in the paint. The court just seems so much bigger. You can't stop everything and also talk on the who don't.
7 here in the third quarter. Clark step back on a deep 2.
Of the possession going into the fourth quarter.
Brilliant 2 quarters for Herbert Harrigan. Copper on the shot fake. Little 2-man game in the corner. Does Clark see the clock? Handoff Samuelson. Oh, back. Big one as we check in with Kelsey Casper.
Size, we need to get stops and keep the energy up, and that's exactly what we.
And for a young group to respond like Indiana did, it shows a lot of it. Cut off there by Cunningham. Hands off to Mitchell. Shot clock down to 3. Mitchell fires away.
I think they're just stepping up to the challenge, but also being able to go and capitalize. I mean, they want to be able to play and be the best of the best. To stay, especially with so much pressure, you got to arm there. And she's strong. She's a strong girl, but you can get out.
Clark off the screen, finds some space, and
go. She did a great job. She wants to get the fans involved, get it loud.
Her career high is 30. She's got 24 tonight. Copper, confidence back. Clark fires away.
If she sees any type of daylight, that ball is going up.
Every possession through Kalia Copper here to start the fourth as she bowls over like
in your summer workouts, just reading the defense. I think she can cut you off, but I think she did a good job meeting her at the baseline.
Where she has missed just once. Full thought about the 3. Sets up Samuelson from the corner. Surprised to see Mitchell not launch either as Taurasi on the other end from Gainbridge Fieldhouse as Clark continues to see different defenses. Oh, she got
That ball off to the ground.
no one on Samuelson.
Saying her piece, you got to be able to get it back together and really.
Clark seeing two, bounces. Oh, beautiful. 25 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds for Clark here tonight. Trying to spin her way out of it. Trying to create one on the shot clock. Cloud gets it up.
Back out, mentally ready to go. It is a big
Mitchell, corner three, connect.
floor and getting a good shot.
Here's a Phoenix skip pass, and Taurasi. And Mitchell's really had some timely threes here tonight. They've come in. This time Mitchell on the attack, holds it up.
A great floor general is what we like to call that from the point guard position. Great court awareness.
Smith launches on a three. Mitchell fires. This is
Explosive and really doing a good job. Just getting a little step on the
going back up 11. Taurasi the other direction.
defensive end, but I think Phoenix does a great job at that too. And want this game bad. Here, this last 4 minutes and 35 seconds.
Tonight, Taurasi is the only starter who hasn't. Fever have the fresh. Clark sizing up Cunningham. Here is Mitchell. Another three.
There from Clark to Mitchell. He did a great job. Get the defense to shift, and there's a wide open Clark.
Cunningham, it's Mitchell. Too strong on a three. Gets the offensive rebound. He gets the step on Cunningham. Clark gets to the
12 at the beginning of the game. That does seem like it was a whole shoot themselves in the foot or shoot themselves out of that.
They have shot Star in check. She is now 16.
Yeah, there's one thing about it, especially as a player, if that shot's not falling, you got 7 points. A good chunk of the time, she's been guarding Clark.
Back both teams. Uchenna Canoe and Racing Louisville, host medalists, gold medal smellers. The big ones there for Indiana as Cloud buries to seal this one up. Phoenix has been Reiner cross-court pass. Copper fires away and hits.
But just better offense there by the Mercury, just staying everything. You just got to try to make it difficult. They were able to find those holes.
And Lex
Now has hit 2, just staying confident with her shot. About how Clark has this unbelievable motor.
They hit 9 3-pointers per game. The Fever hit 8 per game. WNBA basketball is back and down to 5. Mitchell steers it into the corner. And Copper and the Mercury trailing by 7. Mitchell with tons of space. Clark cutting, it's Mitchell.
That she's able to give that back to these fans and just be here.
Copper cut off, tries the left side, floats it up, draws. The record for guards, and we're not talking rookies, is Courtney Vandersloot with 11. Copper rolls in the record for double-doubles by a guard, which of course is a 40-minute WNBA game than it is those points, assists, double-double.
We break 100 points here, but being able to come back.
There's still some work to do here for the Fever. A 7-point lead. Now Clark is going to say, catch me if you can. Of her career high of 30. To the 0-4 start at home. They have won 6 of their games. Bob might have got away with a travel there. Reiner from the mid-range. They will win it here tonight. Clock violation. Now it's just 6 seconds. Fever have beaten the Mercury for 3 times in the regular season. Fever are within 2 games of 6th place.
An emotional game, but my goodness, that this young group and just sticking it to them, even when the Mercury was on the